Hello, this is Mr. Gambino here with a new stream. In this stream, we going over the Red Dead Online event for this week in Red Dead Online. But yeah, starting off with the title, since PS5 doesn't have a spectator, of course. But yeah, in my opinion, kind of main event highlight this time around is definitely the 2 times gold on the Bounty Hunter experience reward. And it may or may not include cash as well, but even if it did include cash, I didn't really have much more characters to work with for the title since it's limited to 100 text characters, of course, so that title will just have to do. But yeah, going to benefit section here. Lots of bounty hunter stuff this time around. But yeah. There's a 50% bonus RDO money and then roll XP on all bounties, and that also includes Legendary and Infamous, so pretty much any bounty in the game. But in terms of money, the rewards, in my opinion, for money aren't necessarily the greatest for the bounty roll. If you want money, you should probably just stick to the collector roll, even with the normal money on the collector, obviously. So even the 50% on the money, in my opinion, definitely not that great, but obviously it's better than regular money, obviously. And roll XP, Bounty Hunter XP is the best XP to get because of the Bounty Hunter experience reward. The Bounty Hunter is the only role in the game that has incentive to still get the XP even after you get maximized with the roll, because it's the only role that rewards you still for getting the experience after maxing out. So the 1.5 times on the roll XP is definitely pretty nice. Kind of shame they didn't do 2 times on it, in my opinion, instead it's 1.5, but yeah. So if you want to be able to get a couple $100, assuming the cash is on double as well, I'm not sure. I just put gold because, again, I didn't really have much characters to work with. And plus the newswire mainly mentioned gold. I don't really know if it includes the cash, but it sounds like it might include the cash as well. But yeah, roll XP, there's still a purpose for the Bounty Hunter XP, thankfully, even after you max out on the roll, so very great compared to the other rolls for the roll XP. And obviously you'll get more roll XP as well if you have the Quick Draw Club at certain points in the Quick Draw Club, and there's XP bonuses for that as well. So I imagine you get 1.5 in account as well if you have the extra 40% on the roll XP as well throughout the Quick Draw Club number 4. So you kind of might be able to get up to 1.9 times depending on the amount you have in the Quick Draw Club number 4. But yeah, so that's all bounties including Legendary and Infamous. There are free mode bounties, I think, that were added with the Bounty Hunter expansion now, so I don't know if it includes the free mode bounties, but the free mode bounties aren't that great. The free mode bounties that aren't tied to the bounty board that you just find around the map if one randomly spawns or whatever. That's the one type of bounty that might not be included in that, if any. But yeah, those tend to be the worst ones anyways, the ones that just spawn randomly in the map if you're just going about in free mode and whatnot. That's all I can think of saying for that left section there. But yeah. Bounty Hunter free roam event bonuses. Now the free roam events, those are 2 times, thankfully. Not sure why not on the regular stuff as well, but yeah. There's 2 times RDO money, roll XP on the free roam events, which is Day of Reckoning and then Manhunt, according to the description below. So there's a couple free roam events will get you 2 times on the money and then roll XP. Again, double, even on double, the money isn't necessarily going to be the greatest for that. Pretty much anything Bounty Hunter. main highlight of Bounty Hunter is the gold, and then it's the one role that still has the purpose of XP, even if you're maxed out, as long as you're prestigious at least, for that award. But yeah. There's also 30% off the Bounty Wagon. Guess I'll talk a little bit about Bounty Wagon before going to any other discount stuff as well. I suppose since it mentioned it there. But yeah, the Bounty Wagon is 30% off. Definitely pretty nice, because Bounty Wagon is pretty much a necessity if you're doing the higher up, like, bounty stuff. At least solo 3 or more, like, bounties, I would definitely want a Bounty Wagon for, like, 3 or more bounty targets for one bounty mission, as long as they're solo, at least, again. So yeah, Bounty Wagon, especially solo, very useful. Especially useful for player bounties as well, because even a player, if you put another player in the Bounty Wagon, they're kind of, like, locked in there unless they, like, kill themselves, I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard. So yeah, definite must for player bounties, especially, which, player bounties are not that important, but with the Bounty Hunter expansion, you can kind of get player bounties like $5 and up, I believe, instead of like 20 or and up, if I recall, from like the regular Bounty Hunter. And then what else? But yeah, basically very helpful for 3 or more targets, especially solo. Might not be the most helpful in like a posse, but still very helpful. Definitely the most useful investment, I'd say, for Bounty Hunter. And yeah, roll XP, even though it's 2 times for every room events, I wouldn't doubt kind of like the regular stuff, maybe on like 5 times would be get you the more roll XP. Feels more efficient to stick into like actual free mode instead of having to go into like a separate free roam, like with the free roam events. So I feel it would still be more efficient to do the regular bounty stuff, even though that's just 1.5 times. Plus, you aren't really guaranteed to get the free roam events, whereas you can always go to a bounty board to do the 1.5 times stuff. And again, the 40% whatever roll XP boost from like the quick draw card number 4, I imagine is kind of in addition to the 2 times. So you might get a bit more, obviously, when you're at certain levels in the quick draw card number 4. And I mean the paid portion, of course. Alright, I think that's all I can mention for the middle section here. On right here, bonus gold bar rewards for Bounty Hunter XP, which of course was the title. And the Go Arrow gun belt apparently is something as well. But yeah, what you basically have to do is you have to like trade in 10,000 Bounty Hunter XP, and then you get like $100 and then 0.5 gold normally. The way it words it, it's kind of confusing. It says you get like it says you'll get double Bounty Hunter experience rewards in plural, which suggests the money kind of as well might be on double, not just the gold, because you get gold and money. So if the pluralness of rewards there is supposed to mean much of anything, then yeah, the cash should also be double. Which if the cash is double, you'll make $200 instead of 100, which is quite nice, obviously, but you're still not going to be making like collector levels of money. Collector would still definitely be the best way to go, and if you want a lot of cash, for example. Like I said before, Bounty Hunter is mainly for gold, I would say. And it's also the one role that has purpose for XP, even when you max out on the role, because of the prestigious Bounty Hunter, like, whatever the thing is that you have to buy to get into it, or whatever. But instead of 0.5, you should get 1 gold bar, and then you might also get $200. I'm not sure. And then apparently you can take a player bounty in or out to get a Guerrero gun belt. I'm not sure if that's a brand new clothing item. Kind of sounds like it is that you can earn, but yeah. Player bounties, I probably wouldn't really bother with them. Obviously, you're probably just going to make yourself kind of a target in the lobby, obviously. That's just going to kind of give someone, reason to go after you if they're not, very fond of people going after their bounty or whatever. But yeah. Player bounty, and definitely make sure to have a bounty wagon. I would say everyone do a player bounty, because if you don't have a bounty wagon, I think you're practically going to stand no chance unless you're doing a player bounty against a friend and then they let you do it or whatever. Don't break out like lasso or whatever. So if you're going against a random player bounty, definitely have a bounty wagon, since then they won't be able to get out of it unless they kill themselves or something. But yeah, last chance, Quick Draw Club number 4, and get Halloween Pass 2 for free. This is the very last week for Quick Draw Club number 4, so for those who have yet to get the rank 25, the final section of Quick Draw Club number 4, definitely make sure to do it this week. I'm doing this as of early Thursdays. There's still a good few days left. Me personally, I don't think I'm anywhere near complete with it yet, but I do plan on doing the what's it called, the opportunity missions, the Emerald of the East, also Verano, whatever, and then the other one. So I still gotta do those 3 different opportunity missions. I was kind of saving it for the last Quick Draw Club, so I probably might be doing that in a few days from now. I'm probably going to be doing the GTA event week stream on Saturday. I'm a day late with this compared to kind of my normal I've been doing the last few weeks now. Reason being was because I gotta do 2 parts for my fucking robbery contract stream, because the first stream I had a fucking infinite loading issue, so I had to do a second part of that one live stream. So yeah, that kind of delayed this by a day or something. And yeah, I know I'm doing this at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, whatever PST time, but I don't care, whatever. I'm up anyways, might as well. Plus I stay up late and it's kind of fun, why not? But yeah. Last chance for a Quick Draw Club number 4, literally just a few days left on it. If you want an easy, quick way to get Quick Draw Club XP again, I recommend the collector roll, because you can make amazing money from it as well. Obviously, you gain all of those collectibles. And yeah, literally, every single collectible you pick up is a good 100, 200-ish, maybe kind of 300-ish in some cases XP. It's a very easy way to rank up the Quick Draw Club. Especially if you use some sort of map on your preferred search engine, whatever. If you use some sort of collector map kind of thing on your preferred search engine that you use or whatever, then yeah, that makes finding all the different collectibles super easy. And even if not, if you just go for all the metal detector collectibles you can find, that should be a good amount every day. I can't think of much of anything else to mention there. Special gift for members of Quick Draw Club number 4, apparently it's a free treasure map. So yeah, there is a free treasure map. But yeah, free treasure map for the Isabella area, so that's pretty nice for money and gold. Especially nice because there wasn't a treasure map this time around in the club rewards here. Yeah, it kind of makes up for there not being a treasure map for the little paid section, obviously. I think the first 2 are treasure maps, and then the 3rd and 4th one did not. And this paid section here for the treasure maps that I find very nice. Alright, yeah, definitely went over all of that. Alright, 15 minutes, whatever, I don't care. These streams are super short anyways. Okay, I think these are literally all the same ones, but some of it might be swapped here. Alright, 50% bonus, free room event, gold bar rewards. Yeah, it's basically just a copy paste, it looks like. I think all that's already been on there. So I don't know why there's another one on page 2, like there was with page 1, but yeah. What the heck? Come on, Rockstar, why are you like repeating the same sections like 3 times now? Okay, at least that one changes up the order and all that for a fact, but yeah. That literally seems to be 3 different sections for like one group of things, which is very weird. Yeah, I think they're all just slightly ordered different, so weird. Must not be a lot in this event done. But yeah, sorry about the brace. Throat's being really annoying right now. But yeah, limited discounts on all Bounty Hunter licenses. But yeah. The regular Bounty Hunter license is 5 gold bars off, while the prestigious Bounty Hunter license is 3 gold bars off. So what that means is normally the Bounty Hunter license is 15 and then the prestigious one is also 15, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Instead of regular Bounty Hunter license being 15 gold, 5 gold bars off, that's 10. That's a 33.3% discount on the regular one. And then for the prestigious one, I'm pretty sure that's also 15 gold, so 3 gold bars off, that's 12. That's a 20% off on the prestigious. But yeah, 33.3% off the regular license, it seems, and then 20% off of the prestigious one. So 10 instead of 15, 12 instead of 15. And then, yeah, shotguns are apparently 30% off. Personally, me, I don't really tend to use shotguns. I feel it's one of my least used classes of weapon. But yeah, there's one pretty unique shotgun, obviously known as the sound-off shotgun. If you want a sidearm shotgun, then the one like sidearm shotgun is the sound-off shotgun. So sound-off shotgun could be nice if you want a little like sidearm shotgun, because you can equip like 2 different sidearms. And then yeah, there's like repeating shotguns, semi-auto. Not the most used to the shotguns. It's kind of like least used weapon in the class, I would say, kind of. And then yeah, you can upgrade your steed with 30% off improved saddles. Improved saddles, obviously, are all going to depend on the stats, so the one you see might want might all depend on the stats. It's hard to really give much advice on the saddle discounts, just look at the like stats and stuff, because it's not really worth going to the stable just to look at the 30% off when it's literally around the screen right now. And there's discounts of bounty hunters of all ranks, 4 bounty hunters of all ranks. Save on essential tools, weapons. But yeah, there's 50% off all bolas. Now all bolas, there is the regular bolas, and I think all of them you can hold 3 by the way, so I think you only have like 3 at once. They're thrown weapons, but yeah, there's the regular ones, and then there's like the really like fancy decorative like ones from the latest Bounty Hunter expansion. If you're gonna get any bolas, I probably just recommend the regular ones. I imagine the like fancy, like looking ones from the Bounty Hunter expansion. I imagine they're just purely cosmetic. I doubt there's very much benefit to them. any other throwables, so I don't really recommend taking advantage of that discount too much, because you'll probably lose them and stuff, and I feel bull is most helpful. I've never used them personally, but yeah, I don't feel there's too much use for them, I feel, anyways. I feel it's already easy enough without bulls to get bounty targets, in my opinion. 40% off the reinforced lasso, which obviously is a better lasso. Reinforced lasso is definitely one of the better investments, obviously, with the roll. Unlike the bulls, which in my opinion are pretty much all a waste of money, especially the like fancy looking ones. And then 30% off all novice, promising, and established bounty hunter roll items. I think that's the first half of the bounty hunter, I think, for 30% off there. And then 30% off bounty hunters the Lamont Revolver variant. So the Lamont Revolver variant, I did a bounty hunter roll, that's 30% off. And that one's very nice, because I know that one's in gold bars, which is pretty nice, so you get some nice gold bar savings on that. And then, yeah, Bounty Hunter is very known for making good gold bars, so honestly, just do a bunch of Bounty Hunter and whatnot, and you can easily get the gold bars for those Lamont Revolver variants, and you'll get it 30% off right now. Since that's the thing you have to spend gold bars on, there's no cash alternative for the Lamont Revolver variant. Okay, this novice promising established. Probably go over all those role items in those sections. Not awards here. I might check it out later, see where I'm at. I don't think I have one right now. But yeah. Alright, yeah. Novice promising established. That's the first 15 ranks. So yeah, first half 30% off essentially. But yeah, Viper Buckle. That one's in gold bars, so at least we'll get gold bars on savings. But it's only 2 gold bars. Dang, this might actually already be the 30% off into account with the 2 gold bars. So you might only save like 1 or 2 gold bars on this one. Not too great of one, I would say, even for a gold bar discount. Plus it's purely cosmetic, so dang, that's pretty much almost every gold thing in the game. But yeah. Then there's the Schofield Revolver variant. But yeah. Schofield Revolver variant. With all weapon variants, you get like a very fancy look, and it seems to actually lock out the ability to get attachments. Either it locks out the ability to get any more attachments, or it actually automatically comes with the attachments. So either you save money on attachments, not having to get attachments when the like variant locks out attachments, or like it comes with all the like attachments in that like one price or something. So in my opinion, all weapon variants are super worth it for that reason, since you don't really have to care too much for the accessory like stuff and whatnot. But yeah, definitely a nice one for the novice section there. Breton horses, I wouldn't bother with either the Breton horses tied to the first 3 sections. I would bother with the ones in like the 4th section. But those aren't on like 30% discount, it's only like the first 3 sections, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's a separate discount on the Breton horses, but I doubt it. I don't think I saw that anywhere. Elgato saddle, that one will highly depend on the stats. A lot of these roll saddles tend to be some of the later editions in terms of saddles though, so being one of the later saddle editions in the game, I could imagine it could have some pretty decent stats compared to like some of the other ones. So I imagine this could be a pretty good one here. That could kind of be a good one. Probably, I would go for a Schofield Revolver variant probably over this, quite honestly. Complete cosmetic outfit here. Complete cosmetic gunboat there. And then yeah, reinforced lasso, that's like 30 or 40% off when I was in that one section, as I kind of mentioned. Obviously, you want this because it's a better lasso than the lasso from day one of the game. So definitely make sure to get that if you want to do some hardcore bounty hunting. Tracking arrow pamphlet. Tracking arrow pamphlet's actually one of the more useful pamphlets, kind of. And that's because the tracking arrows you can pretty much only get by crafting them, and to craft them you do need the pamphlet. The only other time you really get tracking arrows is I think if Rockstar gives them out during like certain event weeks for like login rewards or something like that. So unless Rockstar gives them out for like login rewards and stuff like that, and the pretty much only other way to get tracking arrows I think is by crafting them through getting this pamphlet. So you do get a pretty exclusive weapon type, you do get a pretty exclusive ammo type with the tracking arrows here. So it is one of the better pamphlets, I would say, to go for in the game, like one of the more useful ones, kind of, because of the exclusivity of the tracking arrows and not being able to buy them from like a store or something. You have to entirely make it by hand, pretty much. But yeah, bolt action rifle variant, like I said, with the other one, you basically get either all the attachments or like it locks out the ability to get attachments. So it's kind of a money saver with these weapon variants, especially when they're on discount. So definitely a nice one to get. You know, you might think it's just cosmetic. It kind of can save on money in a way. Bounty Hunter campaign, this is just purely cosmetic. Though it can get to like $700 to like $900, I think, normally, so you can get quite the huge savings on this for 30% off for sure. How costly it is, but in my opinion, not really that worth it when it's just purely cosmetic. Blackbone ring here, free gold bars, I found in discount, 30% off price, whatever. Again, you probably don't save too much on gold bars, but still. You do save at all on gold bars, and gold bars are the more premium currency, so any sort of gold bar saving can be pretty nice. Even though it's pretty cosmetic, it could be kind of one to consider. And what I'm seeing, like, with anyone, I think in terms of like an offer, but I think it's an actual like straight up like 30% off all these first 3 sessions here. So you can get as many of them as you want on discount, I believe. It's not an offer where you can only get like one thing or something. And yeah, complete cosmetic outfit here. And yeah, bolas have an individual like 50% off discount. I believe all of them were half off, I think it said. So I doubt it stacks with 30% of the like first 3 sections. I'm guessing these are 50% off. I think they're normally $30, so yeah. Bolas, like I said, they're thrown weapons, so they can get lost. I imagine they can get lost pretty easily, and then you would have to buy more bolas, obviously. In my opinion, they don't really provide too much. I've never used them myself, so I'm not the most like fond in terms of getting advice in terms of the bolas, but yeah. I do just fine in terms of the bounty hunter without using bolas, so I think they're a waste of money, quite honestly, especially when you can lose them quite easily being thrown weapons and all. And yeah, Goro holster, offhand holster here. Offhand holsters actually do give you a benefit. They allow you to use the second sidearm as it shows in the description there. So it will provide you dual wield capabilities if you do not have an offhand holster already. But even if you do have an offhand holster already, obviously it might be a nice cosmetic upgrade compared to the one you already currently have or something. So it does at least let you dual wield, so at least it does have a purpose. Bounty wagon, I pretty much explained that one earlier. Breton horses, seal brown and coral duncoats. This is the best of the Breton horses you'll get with a 30% off, I'm pretty sure. So if you want the best of the ones on discount, those would be the ones to go for. But if you're But if you're fine spending the normal amount on these Breton horses in the Indistinguished section here, then I would probably do that over getting these. Because like those are kind of the average Breton horses when going in terms of like the rank order, obviously, for the bounty hunter here. 1 gold bar for this, so I'm assuming it's just 2 gold bars. There's not much savings in gold bars, but it is in gold bars, and it is a premium currency, so it might be worth holding on to more of that premium currency, even if it's just 1 or 2 gold bars. So that does kind of increase its value, I would say, if we're getting it 30% off, whatever. And complete cosmetic outfit there, and then complete cosmetic gloves here. But this one is like 4 gold bars, so this might be like 5 or 6 only. So yeah, a couple gold bar savings at least. And yeah, gold bars again is a premium currency, so it definitely could be more worth saving it on other stuff. So it might be better to spend on a discount, obviously, than on full gold bar price. Okay, I'll do a little quick rundown here, I guess, in these first 3 sections. That one's okay, I suppose, to get for that, like, 30% off. Not offer, but it's like a straight 30% off the first 3 sections. So you can get as many as you want. 30%, it's not just limited one because it's not an offer. Schofield Revolver one, it's a pretty good one. I wouldn't really bother with those. This one depends on the stats. And yeah, these 2 I wouldn't bother with. This one definitely would go for. This one, if you want the high exclusiveness of the tracking arrow pamphlets, because you can't, like, of the tracking arrows, since you can't buy tracking arrows. You cannot buy tracking arrows from, like, a store. You have to actually make them yourself, pretty much. So that makes that one pretty valuable. Variants in general, I think, are definitely pretty valuable. Wouldn't really bother with that. Like, yeah, you get a lot of savings because it is pretty expensive, but it is purely cosmetic, keep in mind. That one's okay, I suppose, because it's in gold bars. And 1 bar for that one. I kind of wouldn't bother with the bullets in general, because they're throw bullets, you'll probably lose them pretty easily. Plus, in my opinion, you can be a very good bounty hunter even without bullets. Offhand holster, if you need dual wield capabilities still, especially, or if you want to change your offhand holster, then yeah. That one can definitely go. This one's definitely the best one to get. Norse is on discount, but if you're willing to pay full price and go for the, like, best set of Breton horses. This one's in gold bars, so it's okay to decent. Wouldn't go for that, though, and then this one's in gold bars, so okay to decent, I would say on that. And yeah, I'll kind of go into some of the discounts outside those 3 sections that were listed again. Hawkmoth, Brookstone, Grace, and Bolas. They're bespoke Bolas styles. But yeah, I think, like I mentioned, I think they're basically just, like, pretty fancy looking bolas. So they're basically the same functionality as the regular bolas, except they're like $50 to $75. I don't know if that's a normal price or if that's a discount price, so $50 to $75 might be like the discount price, but yeah, you can spend a couple hundred if you need like 3 of like each one. It can be a couple hundred like each, so you could probably spend like a few to several hundred on them if you were to max them out for some reason. And yeah, being throwables, you'll probably lose them anyways, so I probably wouldn't spend money on them, quite honestly. It's kind of a waste, especially these fancy looking ones when they're probably the same functionality as the regular bolas. And even then, they're throwable weapons, they're pretty much going to lose them easily. I think the only other one kind of in these other sections is this one here. And yeah, it said it was 30% off, I'm pretty sure, for the Untitled Revolver variant. Because yeah, I think it was like 21 gold bars, and right now it's 14, so you save 7 gold bars. And keep in mind, Untitled Revolvers, those are a sidearm, so you can actually get 2 of the variants. say you might be spending upwards of 28 gold bars with the discount, 30% even, so definitely take advantage of it now if you don't have the like variant on it right now. Because 28 is quite better than 42. Obviously, you'll be saving 14 gold, so getting 7 gold bars off one and then you can get 2, you're basically getting like a third one free in a way. Like, obviously, you can't get free amount revolvers, you can only get 2, but for comparison's sake, I mean, in terms of like the discount price during the regular price. So definitely don't sleep on this discount, especially if you want any sort of discount at all. Definitely go for the matte revolver variant, I would say, because it's quite overpriced in terms of gold, and there's no cash alternative for it. It's the one variant that requires gold bars, I believe. But yeah, 50% off bonus, 40% off the reinforced lasso, 30% off the novice machine established, 30% off bounty hunters, matte revolver variant. So I'm pretty sure that's like 7 gold bars off each one, so since you can get 2, that would be 28 instead of like 42, as I mentioned, for gold bars on the matte revolver variants. So that's definitely the one to get the most advantage out of, because you'll definitely get the best savings in terms of the matte revolvers, because those can only use the premium currency in the game. That's harder to get than the regular currency. Alright, almost 40 minutes, whatever. As long as it's not like an hour long, then I'm cool with it. Then, yeah, Prime Gaming's the same. Though I believe this should be the very last week for this Prime Gaming, so I'm pretty sure next event we should finally change Prime Gaming after a long while. But yeah, if you're Prime Gaming, definitely go for the 50% off the Monster Pistol, because there's the Ibarra variant, obviously, with the Coachal Club number 4, so it pairs very well with that. And obviously, Capitalia, very nice for those opportunities. 40 is almost enough for all 3 opportunities on standard difficulty. And it's even enough for two opportunities on the middle difficulty as well. However, you only get like 1 opportunity, obviously, for the Rufus difficulty with that 40. And last but not least, should be featured series and like weekly collection, all that kind of stuff. I don't think Tumbleweed seems to have a post office, so I guess I'll have to go over to Armadillo. And while I'm on the stream, I guess I'll check here to see where my... Yeah, I'm only rank 4, and there's only a few days left. Definitely gotta get working on that. Definitely might do some of that. I might do till like rank 20 off stream or something, and then maybe do the last few ranks for the stream that I'm planning to do for the couple opportunity missions. Which obviously are the ones that use Capitale, which I've yet to do on stream. I haven't done any of them on stream, because, yeah. I think during those, like, event weeks, there's, like, other stuff to do anyways. I think, like, every time they added an opportunity, there's also, like, a free per contract mission, and I think I would always do the free per contract mission over the opportunity. I think I got a vibration here. Oh, yeah.
Hello there.
Sherwood Comb, 100 XP. And yeah, By the way, since I'm doing this stream on very early Thursday, do you know that the GTA event week did just come out like a couple hours ago or something? But yeah, GTA event week came out a few hours ago, since it is early Thursday, very early Thursday. Obviously, I'll be talking a lot more about it on that stream, obviously, but yeah. There's a brand new arcade game, which is pretty cool. So I'll definitely try to make sure to get money for that new arcade game, because like Manhunt inspired from like that 2003 Rockstar game, Manhunt. Which is one of my favorite series of Rockstar is Manhunt for sure. So that's definitely pretty exciting. And then there's a couple of different like new Halloween events that were added apparently as well. So there's like some like free mode event, couple Halloween free mode event things that were added, I think. Like a flame carving and like 4 different like hostile AI things that can go after you. Okay, I'm not in defensive mode it looks like. So I'll do that, I guess. Not sure what I did last get kicked out of offense mode, because I feel I was in defense mode sometime after the like contract stream on Red Dead. I did a couple weeks back or something, but yeah. Figured series, I'll look for that right now. Alright, figured series for this week, for the event week, which should last a few more days. Demonstrate your personal specialty, name your weapon. Alright. So that's basically mode where the trigger the weapon you use, the harder it is to get kill with it, the more points you get. And run explosives into territory while keeping it all of your own and up in smoke. So it's a combination of you name your weapon and an up in smoke, it sounds like. So a couple of different modes combined. A couple of those might, at least one of the modes might not normally be available. Like, yeah, maybe for the shootout series, but yeah, then you got to deal with like a lot of different possible modes that can obviously beat in said shootout series and all that. So I don't know if, like, so yeah, up in smoke, for example, might be way more accessible in a name your weapon as well. It might be more accessible than in like these more general like series over here. I have like way more mode variety, I would imagine. But yeah, there's no incentive, there's no like money incentive or anything like that. A lot of times with the featured series there isn't, but on seldom occasion there is some sort of opportunity with it. That's not the case this time. So it's only if you want to like play something different, I guess, than a bunch of free mode stuff. So definitely not worth it when there's like no incentive, I would say. Okay, Gold Panner's Dream is the weekly collection this time. Try to do my best to go into details of that off of my memory. Wow, actually, I have the whole collection. That's cool. Not that I really care to bother with it. I don't know if there's like XP bonus or not. If there is an XP bonus, then maybe I will off stream or something, but yeah. Or even on the next Reddit stream where I might be doing those opportunity missions, a more like miscellaneous, non-event week stream. But yeah. Okay, this one's a bit interesting. But yeah, collection value, $90. Definitely not one of the lower collection values, so the collection value for a weekly collection is decent. But it's not one of them that gets into the $100 range, so the value is not the greatest, but not bad either. And then, yeah, it contains a Ojega Rose gold Bengal bracelet, 1797 gold eagle, and then gold pocket watch. This last one here being the most interesting one. But yeah, the Bengal bracelet here, that counts as a lost jewelry. All 4 sets of lost jewelry, I'm pretty sure right here, are partially randomized. And I'm assuming what partially randomized means is there's like above ground and underground locations for lost jewelry. So if they're above ground, I think there's more of a guarantee to get it. But if they're like more buried underground for like a metal detector collectible or something, then yeah, then you gotta deal with that full randomness, I think. So the difficulty on this particular bracelet here depends on if there's like any above ground spawns or not for it. Like if it's like purely underground for the most part, then yeah, it might be a harder one to get. But if not, then it could be an easier one to get. Coins. Coins, you pretty much only find those underground, so you do gotta deal with pure randomness in terms of the coins. So the 1797 Gold Eagle will probably be the hardest of the ones to get here. Since yeah, I'm pretty sure if you use like some sort of like collector map on like your preferred search engine or something, such as like Google or whatever, look up some sort of like collector map, they'll be able to locate like coin locations, but they won't be able to say exactly what coin you get because the coins aren't decided until you dig them up, obviously, because that's kind of like a random element that they added to kind of make it more realistic. Like, yeah, it wasn't always like that, but I think Rockstar nerfed it so people wouldn't get like full coin collector sets and stuff too easily or anything. But yeah, it'd be the worst one. But yeah, that'll definitely be the worst of these three to get a hold of, I would say. Then the gold pocket watch. Gold pocket watch, you might be able to lead these off of like enemies and stuff like that. I don't know where else you would necessarily find them though. Not sure what the best way would be to get the gold pocket watches, but if you don't really sell your stuff at the fence a lot, chances are you'll probably have at least one gold pocket watch easily. Because yeah, it's something you normally sell at the fence, but for this weekly collection, it's actually part of this weekly collection here, which is pretty cool because it's not part of any sort of normal collector set like these two are, for example. So yeah, this one was an interesting wrench in the collector set this time around. This one should definitely be the easiest to get here, and also it's the most interesting one because it's not part of a collector set. That's fully in the game like every single day, not just these weekly ones. Jewelry, so it kind of depends on if it's above ground, underground, how hard this one can be. And then the coin, that one's pretty much going to be underground guaranteed, so that one's probably going to be the hardest to get. Kind of avoid this one. But if you want more use out of your gold pocket watches, then definitely go for it, I suppose. That's all I can think of saying for that. Gee, almost 50 minutes is one on longer than expected. Dang, my throat's super shitty right now, so that's probably why. But yeah, before I end the stream here, I'll check on the Rockstar Newswire, make sure there's nothing on the Rockstar Newswire only for any reason, because sometimes there's things only on the Rockstar Newswire. There's been a couple times pretty recently where there would be like a opportunity in terms of XP or like even a cash opportunity that would only be on the Newswire for some reason. I think one time there was like a fishing one that was on like double money for selling like fish to the butcher. I don't think that was on like the benefits section, but it was on the Newswire. And then I think recently as well, there's like Call to Arms, like double XP in a previous event week that was only on the Newswire for some reason, not even mentioned at all in the benefits section. So I'll make sure there's nothing like that this time around. And yeah, the Bounty Hunter for the regular stuff, the regular bounty stuff, I recommend on the bounty board, and then just do the like regular like missions. I wouldn't really bother with the legendary ones if you're trying to grind Bounty Hunter efficiently. Because yeah, those you can only do like one per hour. Like honestly, you can do one per hour, but yeah, you won't be able to grind the legendary ones because there's cooldowns, and then Infamous. Those are free part ones, and then there's like a one-time $75 bonus or something, I think, if you complete the whole like Infamous set per location. But I don't think that's on 1.5 times at all. So yeah, for the bounty stuff, I would definitely focus on the regular like bounty missions, the like 1-star, 2-star, like 3-star missions, whatever. doesn't look like this time around that there is anything not on the news that's not on the benefits section that would be exclusive to the newswire or anything. So that should be everything, and it's kind of obvious considering that there was literally 3 sections that were basically just the same thing on the benefits section for whatever weird reason. And I thought it was bad for repeating things so many times and stuff, I feel. And then these streams lasting so long at times, but no Rockstar fucking put the same thing in there 3 times, which is pretty sad. But yeah. But yeah, tomorrow on the 22nd is GTA 3 Grand Theft Auto 3's 20th anniversary. So I'm pretty curious if they'll release any new information about the Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. I feel it's very likely that they will reveal new information on Grand Theft Auto 3's 20th anniversary. It would just make the most sense. And the previous newswire was October 8th for the trilogy edition, which would be exactly 2 weeks from then. And it said stay tuned for info in the coming weeks, which, with Rockstar, you can't really tell too much in terms of when soon will be. But I feel if they really care that much about Grand Theft Auto 3 to be making this whole entire definitive edition thing in the first place for the trilogy, then I think they would honor the anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 3 and probably reveal something that day. So yeah, that will be tomorrow. So if any new information gets revealed tomorrow or whatever, I might try to make a video for it tomorrow or on Saturday or something. But I think Saturday I'll be trying to do the GTA stream, because yeah, I have quite a few things planned. Obviously this was today for Thursday, Friday, anything in terms of GTA 3, if any of that gets revealed. If not, then maybe I'll consider doing the GTA stream, event week stream. Saturday or Sunday. Saturday might be the GTA event week stream if there is GTA trilogy information. And then Sunday I'm planning to probably do the opportunity missions for Reddit Online. That's probably the schedule for the next few days, because I have been more consistently doing streams and uploads and stuff like that in these last couple weeks, I would say. And yeah, that's kind of mainly because I have a PlayStation 5 and I just don't know what the fuck's it, since it's hard to get apparently. So yeah, I've been kind of more inspired to make shit because of that, I feel. Not gonna lie, to be honest. But yeah, that's finally it for this stream. Hope you enjoyed. Almost 53 minutes